guys, I'm SDN Wolf. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Pax Dei. This is a game that's kind of been taking over my life the last 2 weeks. It's it's a sandbox MMO, huge open world crafting survival type game. And yeah, it is just left early access right back in the middle of October, and I just absolutely can't get enough of it. I wanted to show you guys my little lakefront home. I thought, like, when I first started the game that I kind of wanted to, I always envisioned myself having like a little secluded shack in the middle of the woods. And that kind of changed when I found this little spot, really kind of low on the map on Nons. It is way down here in the southern portion of the map. If you ever jump on here and play, it's kind of this area with all of these lakes and swamps down here. And I actually started my Pax Dei journey up here in Vitry and ended up finding this little place, and I've just not looked back. But my thoughts on this was I wanted almost like a little sleepy fisherman's village. And I've got some little tables down here for us to eat at. And these are all kind of like your little crafting tables, armor, weaponsmith. This is my little shop. I don't have anything for sale just yet. I just went on a big foraging run, and my axe has almost had it. Up here is kind of like the little tailoring area, and this is just almost like a kind of just a little workshop room. I've got my fletching table, simple tailoring over here. I've got a bunch of potted plants around. This over here, I would say you could consider like the main guest house. It's the only place I have a bed so far. And I've got my little griffin chest over here, and kind of want to deck this out as like almost like a makeshift inn. And so yeah, we'll kind of get that going. And I am just toiling away. I'm really wanting to get iron nails. It seems like that is like the next big part of my journey. Is as soon as I can level up enough to get iron nails, a bunch more decorative and clutter parts kind of come into the fold here. This is, if you're ever here in my little world, this is like, a lot of people do this. If you go around in the game and you see a little sign with a little heart, that is your public container chest. And anybody that's walking along or that's over here exploring can get in this. And I just put like some random stuff in here that may help some of the newer players. So yeah, if you're playing and you see that, you can go up to it, and even if nobody's home or nobody's around, you can jump on that and maybe get out stuff that you need. And this over here is kind of like your trap and tinder type of little marketplace. You can put deer meat for sale. I've got a pair of bearskin rugs in there for sale. So that's pretty neat. All kinds of different little markets. They really want to promote, kind of like co-op building. That's my neighbor over there. And this is kind of like my little kindling area. Charcoal is very big in early game, so definitely want to try to keep your charcoal going. You can do you can get 25 charcoal for 50 sapwood. And yeah, this is our forge over here. And I don't really have any. I've got all my metals and stuff kind of down in this little chest right now, so I'm not really forging anything right now, but that's another good thing to kind of just keep going. And right now I have the 3-plot plan. So over there where you see the guest house, that was like the original plot, kind of right over here on the water. And we expanded out all the way over there to where you see my kindlings and stuff and my forges. And I have a little bit more room. If we actually go into the builder, you can see this plot right here. All 3 of mine are connected. So I've got a little bit more I can expand out right here. And then this is my last farthest plot. And it is butting up against, like I said, my little neighbor guy over here who has some pretty cool builds going. I think it's dragon, I want to say. Let me check. That is... Well, I don't know for sure. I think it's dragon. But anyways, he's building a pretty cool little spot over there. And this is the start of the homestead. Let me show you the tree animation real quick. It's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Sons of the Forest. Has like some different animations. Takes you a while to get through it. And then when it falls, then you actually have another process. You actually have to chop it here on the ground and kind of get it skinned. And then it brings you your, see, plus 45 sap. So very, very cool animation on that. Like I said, just very addicting. Here is clay. You kind of just pick that up right off the ground. And there's all kinds of roads and little, if we were to go out into the woods, you'll run across a bunch of little camps and people set up, people that are just starting out. There's some guys over there on that little coast of the lake over there. They're kind of more on the swamp side. I think me and this guy, we picked a really beautiful spot right here on the lake. Like, look at the mountains over there in the background, and you can really go to those. This is kind of like I haven't made it over here yet, but that's the Morvan area. And that is another little homeland. And, you know, it's so cool. Like, those mountains you see in the background, like, you can traverse those. You have to if you want to get over to the other lands. So just very, very cool. Just thought I'd show you guys what I was kind of toiling away at in here. And this is on Steam right now. Like I said, it just left early access. Got my little chairs and my workbench down here. This is a really important, your carpenter workbench, you know, where you can go in and see. What I was saying is I need iron nails and hinges because I really want to get to that simple wooden door so I can actually start putting doors on everything. It really just gives it that really cool pop. And all of this is in Unreal Engine 5. That's what Mainframe decided to do. That's what they decided to use. And I just think it looks really, really good. Really good example of the, whoops, almost fell into the water. Really good example, I think, of Unreal Engine's power, even in an open, you know, open world type sandbox MMO like this. And, you know, they said that, you know, things are going to come like fish, animal husbandry. Oh, no, that's Basic over there. Yeah, Basic Builder. That's another one of my buddies. He plopped down over here beside us. That dragon guy has like a huge castle type area over there. So, yeah, Basic Builder's over here now. That's cool. That is like, you know, one of my Planet Coaster buddies. I told him where I was. I told him to come over and try to find me. That's him down there. So very, very cool. Basic, you're on a YouTube video. So yeah, but anyways, guys, I just wanted to jump in and show you what I've got going on. And now we've got Basic, a little homestead going over there. So very, very cool. It's cool in this game when you actually know people. Like I have my cousin that's kind of like a part of my little clan. He's like in another valley over, but I think that is going to be really, really fun if I can get Basic in here and we can kind of start helping each other and, you know, start working out some of these designs and, you know, definitely, you know, being right here beside each other. So, oh, and if you guys want to join, I'll back out here real quick to the main menu and I'll show you guys. I am right here, US East. I'm kind of in a role-playing map, but look for US East, Sif, and then I'm in Nons. So I'll take you back and show you one more time real quick on the larger map. But yeah, like I said, very, very addicting. And we are right here. And there's basic. We're kind of out here on this little island. So, you know, wherever you spawn in, you've got all kinds of different options. The map is absolutely huge. But yeah, if you spawn in, come down here and look for us on this island right outside the swamp. So anyways, guys, that's it. And look for some more update videos. Let me know if you'd like to see some more Pax Dei. And I think you guys, if any of you guys are into MMOs or sandbox and creative gaming, come in here and join us. It is a very, very fun, and I'll warn you, very addicting MMO. So anyways, yep, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. See ya.